Boys, what is up? It's your boy D, and this is DeezCards. We are entering week 3 of the sealed only sparring challenge. If you're here, you're one of D's boys, regardless of gender. This channel is all about content for the boys, and this series is all about me and my boy training for going to our first OTS tournament. So I'm super excited for all you guys being here. Hit that notification bell, hit like, hit subscribe. Kyle's really got it coming in for him this week because trains.
Shoot you, motherfucker!
That's right, boys. I thought long and hard after my second dub last week. You'll notice on the first 2 episodes, I didn't really have a direction. I didn't really have a deck list. I don't quite have that deck list finalized yet, but I do have a few different deck profiles I've been looking at from people like mcole40 and a few other smaller Yu-Gi-Oh channels that I found where they're playing Machina Infinitrack. So that is kind of the direction I'm thinking that I'm going to be taking this profile. There's even a spicy tech with Dogmatica Punishment, App Cologne, or Entis. Kind of excited to see where that's going to go. For today, I'm going to be opening a 2020 tin because we got some Infinitrack cards in there and some other awesome staples. And I'm also going to be opening 2 packs of Genesis Impact. I have a booster box here, but I'm going to be opening 2 packs to get to my $30 budget for the week. Let's see if we pull anything good. I'll meet you guys in the other view. Yes, thank you for noticing that I'm wearing the Patrick Star shirt. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Let me know in the comments below. Get it going, boys. Alright, boys, I'm going to crack open this pack of Genesis Impact first. Like I said, we're going to be doing 2 of them. The goal out of this set is to pull the Nightmare Phoenix and the Nightmare Unicorn. Wouldn't be bad. I know Bottomless Trap Hole is in here, so that would be cool too. But for now, let's grab these 2 off the top. Yeah, that's right, man. Genesis Impact. Anytime a meta deck comes out of a set, it's pretty cool. Got the Herald of Ultimateness to start it off. Born from Draconis, number 96. Live Twin Channel. Nightmare Griffin. Not the nightmare we wanted, but a nightmare nonetheless. Magistus Invocation. Awas the Magistus Spell Spirit. Pack number 2. Cyber Angel Ben 10. Dimian. Magistus Thurgy. Drytron Gamma. Cynet Regression, Drytron Zeta, Drytron Meteonis. Now we got our 2020 Megatin, which I'm going to be cracking all of. Ooh, glistening. Hey man, pulling Dragoon. Wow. We got that Valkyrie Girl, Salomon Great Wolvie. We got Marinsis Battle Ocean, Dark Factory of More Production, Dino Wrestler Giga, Gladiator Beast Atorix. Hey, we got an Infinitrack Trencher. Nice, off to a good start. That was one of the ones we actually need. Valkyrie Urda. Oh, we got a Striker Dragon. Nice. So, if you didn't catch the last episode, trading is allowed in this series. Kyle's gonna have to dish me something good if he wants to get his hands on this. Witchcrafter Shemeta. Unchained Soul of Rage. Subterra Guru. Foxer. Evil Eye Confrontation. Unchained Twins Aruha. We got a Crusher Run. I don't know if that card gets played in or not, but it's not terrible. And we got a Salomon Great Transcendence. Okay, pretty good first pack. We got one of the guys that we actually needed. And we got a card that Kyle needs. We got another one that Kyle needs. Potentially. I don't know if he'll play Galactic Spiral or not. Rocket Synchron. I imagine he already has 3 of those. Dino Wrestler. Marensis Sea Angel. Infinitrack Tunneler. Nice. Guard Dragon Andrake. Don't think he plays that, but we'll check it out. Witchcrafter's Scroll. We got a Phantasme. Sweet. That is a nice staple card. Oh my god. Warlord Savage Dragon. The funny thing is he bought 4 tins and I copped 2 of them from him. And if he had took these 2 tins, he would have gotten Striker and Warlord Savage in the same freaking tin. Oh my god. When he watches this, he's going to be so pissed. That's so funny. Witchcrafter Holiday. Gladiator Beast. Another Subterra Guru. Dark Guard Dragon card, Madolce Teacher, Gladiator Beast card, Escape of the Unchained, Neo Flame Volator, Guard Dragon Reincarnation. I don't think he plays this, but throw it over there as potential Kyle trades. Did better pulling for Kyle than I did myself. Alright, last pack, boys. Got that Dino Boy, Ranryu, shout out my Charmer Babes, Rising Fire, Gladiator Beast Comeback, Guard Dragon Shield, maybe he uses that, I'm not sure. Dino Wrestler Valoronix, Rogue of Endymion, Zerziel, Neos Fusion, Strength in Unity, Starliege Seafort. Damn, Kyle. Getting all your cards. I hope you pull mine. Okay, we got an Infinitrack Brutal Dozer. So the pulls are not nothing. XE's Sidolphin. Maybe that's card. I know it's XE's support, so I'll put it with my stuff. Alright, and we ended off with an Evil Eye card. So, not sure if the Infinitrack cards we pulled today are going to help us much, but we pulled a Phantasme, Brutal Dozer, a Tunneler, and a Trencher. Might have to just stay on these tins if we want to build the Infinitrack build. And we also pulled Starliege Seafert, a Borreload Savage Dragon, and a Galactic Spiral Dragon, as well as a Striker Dragon. All cards our boy Kyle needs, so pretty good pull all around. You know, hopefully pull stuff that he can trade me for. Alright, let's get to the deck profile. Alright boys, some pulls happened this time around, so I am going to have to show you the major changes first. We're starting off with that boy Infinitrack Trencher. You contribute an Earth Machine monster to special summon in defense. You can also special summon an Infinitrack monster from the graveyard. Brutal Dozer, you contribute a face-up Earth Machine to special it, and then you can special from the deck. Now those are 2 level 5 monsters, and that's pretty important because you'll see I'm also playing Righty Driver ×2. I'm playing a copy of Lefty Driver. Righty Driver, when it's normal summoned, lets you pull out Lefty Driver from the hand, deck, or graveyard. That's why I'm only playing 1. And then I'm also playing 3 Machina Fortress. You guys might have noticed that I pulled this boy, Savage Dragon. Now, Savage is a generic level 8. So Righty Driver plus Fortress equals Savage. Righty Driver plus Lefty Driver plus either of the Infinitrack monsters equals Savage. So I don't know if that's going to be that consistent, but I pulled one of the main pieces that Kyle wanted to get, so I got to at least try to play it. I mean, you can't hate me for that, right? Alright, so then the rest of the deck is about the same. I'll tell you what I cut. I cut the 3 Scrap Recyclers for the Righty and Lefty Driver package, and I cut 2 of the Limiter removals to play the 2 Infinitrack monsters. Limiter removal wasn't doing too much for me. It's kind of a win more card. So now we have an extra deck for the first week. It's about time, right? So I got a copy of Borreload Savage Dragon. You all saw that. I'm also playing this Gaia the Dragon Champion for shits and giggles because I pulled it out in the first week. And I got my team mascot here, Parapsychroid. Probably the best card in the entire deck. If I ever pull Instant Fusion, maybe I can use him. He's a level 5 Earth Machine. Just thought it'd be funny to throw in there. Then I threw this, number 87, Queen of the Night, because I'll catch Kyle being a simp if he lets me get 3 level 8 monsters on the board. It's 3200 attack, and it's possible for me to make it, so I threw it in there. Got Nightmare Griffin, number 15. This is the Dingirsu, 2 level 8 monsters, until I pull Dingirsu from Dual Overload, which I got coming on the way. Transcode Talker, I have it in there just because it's a link that I can make. FA Shining Star GT, and the Barricade Board Blocker. These will be the guys that I want to try to actually summon and get in the graveyard so that I can make Savage and actually have negates on it. Then for the side deck, still got my copy of Drowning Mirror Force, the 3rd copy of Machina Overdrive. Red Reboot was Wiretap, but Kyle traded me a Red Reboot, and I figure that's probably a better way because I can activate it from the hand. Got an Imperial Order in there. Mistaken Arrest did okay against him last time. I'll play with that again. Barrier Statue of the Drought. It's the statue that locks you into Earth Summoning, so I figure I might as well give that a shot. Playing Phantasme because I know Kyle's on links, so might as well. 2nd and 3rd Possessed Storage. A lot of people seem to be on Possessed Storage. I just don't see it being dark, but you know, I put those in there. Got Lancia that I pulled. Stop him from banishing. He's not doing in that yet. So I had 2 Supply Squad in here before. Now I cut it for 2 Machina Defense Perimeter because the Destroy Your Card effect basically does the same thing, except Supply Squad blindly draws a card. This lets you add the thing that was just destroyed back to your hand. So it seems a little better. If I miss the Scrap Boys to the death, and I'm crying over it, I got them in the side deck so I can side out of the Synchro Play shenanigans and do it that way. So this is the last you'll see of me until it's time to duel, so go hang out with Kyle for a minute and I'll catch you in a few.
Alright, so welcome back to episode 3. So we are down 2-0. Kind of should have anticipated that. Like I said, episode 1 I didn't have a plan. Episode 2 I had a little bit more of a plan, but it didn't really go to plan. Hopefully, this time we're opening up some good products, so hopefully we can pull something worthwhile. I really hope so. Hopefully in the game, just things go a lot better. I guess I'm just stumbling right now because I'm not 100% sure what I can currently do unless I pull certain cards. However, with that being said, this has still been a ton of fun. So let's get on to the pack opening. Let's get on to the duel. Let's just hope. Let's hope we get some good pulls because your boy could really use it. But yeah, Let's get in it. All right, so the opening for episode 3 should come to no one's surprise. Of another Megatin. I actually got this one for $15 because I had a $5 coupon for GameStop. With half of the budget out of the way with that one, I spent $15 on Legendary Duelist Season 1. And then at this new local card shop, they were kind enough to give me some free booster packs. So I have 2 packs of Genesis Impact. Quite a bit of stuff to open up on this one. I'm gonna start off with Genesis Impact because arguably that is the least exciting, at least for the Dragon Link deck. Not too sure what to really chase after in this set, except for Drytrons. I think those would be cool to possibly mess around with later on if Dragon Link doesn't work out. So we have Silent Regression, Invoked Magellantia, sure. Evilton Present, Perform Age, Hat Tricker, Backup Secretary, Bottomless Trap Hole, and Beat Cop. Pack 2. Drytron, Star Drawing, Extra Foolish Burial, Nightmare Unicorn, that might actually come in handy, so I'm gonna keep that to the side. Evil Twin Challenge, and mini card, and Drytron Alpha. Cool, keep the 10 for last, and move on to Legendary Duelist. Bought this one mainly for Red MD and Black Metal Dragon. I'm also filming this on February 27th, so ban list has not come out yet. Really hoping this deck stays untouched, hopefully, for this one, but we shall see. So we have Red Eye Slash Dragon, some pretty cool artwork. Pack 1, these are some thick packs, 18 cards per pack, that's quite a bit. Red Eye's Darkness Dragon, not the one we're looking for. Crystal Beast, Merge Call, Proton Blast, Toon Summon Skull, Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon, that actually looks really cool. Ancient Gear Frame, Black Skull Dragon, Black Dragon's Chick, Crystal Blessing, Amazoness Call, Ancient Gear, Megaton Golem, Cursed Dragon of the Curse of Dragon, the Cursed Dragon. I feel like everyone I see open up this set messes that up. Cross-Dimensional Duel, Ancient Gear Golem, Toon Chaos Soldier, Crystal Beacon, and Rainbow Dragon. Nothing that we were searching for in that pack. Hopefully we get better luck in pack number 2, and this isn't a repeat of episode 2 where we get nothing that we needed in our pulls. So that would be very unfortunate. Legendary Ocean, Crystal Beast Cobalt Eagle, Toon Alligator, Classics, Rare Value, Ancient Gear Gadget, another Amazoness Callbook Green this time, another Ancient Gear Megaton Golem, Fury of the Kairishin, Thousand Night Restrict, Darkness Dragon, Ancient Gear Golem, Blackstone Legend, Meteor of the Black Dragon, Return of the Red Eyes, Paradise Paranoid, Manga. Okay, cool. Well, that was a waste of $15. Hopefully the tin doesn't do us dirty like it did in the last episode. We're really hoping for anything for Dragon Link. And hopefully none of the cards got destroyed in this packaging. I want to pack 1. Glider Beast, Rising Fire, Guard Dragon, Neospace, Marincess Current, Marincess Sea Angel, Ruler of the Evil Eye, Marincess, and another Gizmic. Nice. Whole bunch of... There's a train. I wonder if someone could use a train. Empire, Maju Grazit, Time Thief, Infinitrax, Guard Dragon, Dino Wrestler, and Evil Eye. Well, nothing for me, but 2 cards that someone might need. Let's go on to pack number 2. A hero card, Marincess, Valkyrie, Marincess, Apple of Enlightenment, Salamangreat, Marincess Seahorse, Witchcrafter, Tenyi, Successor Soul, Evil Eye Awakening, Aloof, Unchained Twins, Danger, Time Thief, Crusher Run, Blaster Cannon Core, and Salamangreat. Another pack. Useless to me. And the last pack. Hopefully, I can get something worth putting in the deck this week. We shall see. Spiritual Entanglement, Marincess Battle Ocean, Tenyi Spirit, Dino Wrestler, Salamangreat, Fury of Fire, Fish Salvage, Time Thief, nice, Magic Lights Fusion, Witchcrafter, Evil Eye. Yet another tin that did me dirty. Literally not even the commons or anything. Well, Nightmare Unicorn. Looks like there won't be too many sub outs this week. Alright, so after some calculation, these are the cards that I'm going to be subbing out from the deck this week, because I think that this would all make a little bit more sense. So I'm taking out one copy of Triple Burst Dragon. Haven't really used him at all throughout this series, so Triple Burst is being swapped out for Dark Rebellion Exige Dragon. I got this from the trading session with D. Rank 4, hopefully that can come into play. A second copy of Triple Burst will be swapped out for Berserker of the Tenyi. If I end the board on 3 monsters, this might be easier to pull out and just pull a 3k beat stick out in case he doesn't have Citadel on the field yet. One of the copies of Borlo Dragon, I'm running 3, or I was running 3 up until this point, and that was kind of just because I had space. So I'm swapping him out for the Nightmare Unicorn that we pulled. One copy of Silver Rocket and one copy of Magna Rocket are both being swapped out. I was running 3 copies of each, and I was kind of thinking about the effects, and it didn't really make sense to run 3 copies of these rockets, so I'm swapping them out, both out for a copy of Exploder Rocket, just to give me one other rocket to use the effect to float from, which I've also realized that I've kind of been sleeping on that effect. Hopefully in this episode I remember and I will actually use their effects throughout the game. The single copy that I had of Auto Rocket I am swapping out for Red Reboot. D's been hitting me with the Solemn Strike, so hopefully that can help with that. One copy of Poly I was running is being swapped out for Dragon's Mirror. I feel like that'll just be better to extend from the graveyard versus having to use in hand or on field. Terraforming, although it made great sense in theory, in practice I never really saw the card, so I figured I'd swap that out for Pat of Avarice, which I got from the trade session with D in the last episode. I feel like this would be very helpful, you know, just get monsters back in the deck, but also I can use it to get my Link Boys back in the extra deck. That's why I'm running that. The copy of Magic Cylinder, I will swap that out for an offensive play for Bottomless Trap Hole, since we pulled that from the Genesis Impact. I think I set it on the field one time, and I never really used the effect. I'm swapping that out for Solemn Warning. This is another card that D thought I should be running, and since he's hitting me with all those Solemn Strikes, I mean, it's not quite as good, but hey, those are the swaps for this week. Then I think we're gonna be getting right into the duel, so I will see you guys in there.
All right, boys, we are back. Got my boy Kyle here. How'd your pulls go?
They did not go at all.
Got nothing?
One card.
Did you change up your deck at all?
I did. I changed it up quite a bit, but yeah.
Well, I pulled a couple of things for the deck that I'm trying to build. I do actually have a direction of where I want to take my deck now.
That's good.
Which, yeah, I think that'll help in the long run. It might change the consistency to be worse, but I pulled it, so I threw it in, and hopefully it works out.
I kind of hope you didn't pull anything I needed out of that tin. I don't like
yeah.
that laugh.
I may have pulled some Dragon Link support, and some of the better Dragon Link support.
Lovely.
I might be playing some of it just for shits and giggles.
Awesome. Well,
So let's get it going, boys.
all right.
All right, boys, we are back. It is Sealed Only Sparring, episode 3.
That boy with them sleeves.
Oh, did I? Forgot I used those. Coming at you with the waifu sleeves on my side. Getting ready to see if we can take a 3-0 sweep against our boy Kyle over here. You feeling alright about this duel, Kyle?
Yes, I'm feeling amazing about this duel.
Boys, thanks for all the positive comments we've been getting on the first 2 episodes. Super excited to dive into episode 3 duel. The feedback I got on the editing for the last one seems to align with how I've been doing it, giving you a play-by-play and the card-by-card.
Like Derek has mentioned some of the comments and such, we did record a few of these in advance, so it will take quite a few episodes for me to actually implement your tips, but keep leaving them, keep it coming, I really appreciate it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As I said in my opener, only 15% of the people watching this are subscribed to my channel, and that's kind of a loose butthole of you, so hit that freaking button.
Alright, so I actually won the dice roll for once, and I take to go first.
Yeah, take the L on that one.
I started off with Dragon Shrine, and I pitch Router, and use Router's effect to add a rocket to my hand, and I add Synchron.
Well, I actually opened up 3 Machina Aerators. Isn't that insane?
That is. So I start by normaling the Rocket Synchron, so I can special summon the Router from the grave. And then I play Quick Launch to special a rocket from the deck, and I choose to special Silver Rocket.
I'm finally coming at you with an extra deck this time, so I think Kyle's card might be an actual threat. If anything, it'll give him information if he chooses to activate Silver Rocket at some point.
Yeah, if I choose to activate the rocket effects, which half the time I don't. I'm gonna call it, I probably don't do it here.
You're probably not thinking that it's going to do anything to me anyway, because likely not playing any crazy cards in my extra deck anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Really just built the deck to show off the waifu sleeves.
DMG got them tiggle bitties.
Yo, your girlfriend know you watching this?
Sorry, Tiff. So I link Synchron for LP for some reason.
Because you can.
Because I can. And then I go into a link 3 into Tenyi. Okay, so I needed the link monster. That makes sense.
Oh, okay.
It's a 3k pretty much vanilla monster, and then I set one in the back and pass to Derek.
Well, it's pretty big guy.
Yeah, but you see that hand?
Hand's looking skinny. Alright, so I draw into Machina Gear Frame, so now I have a normal summon to get into. Discarding one of the 3 aerators that I drew, and summon it in defense mode, and get my normal summon of Machina Gear Frame off. I probably should have done that in the opposite order, but it is what it is at this point. Discarding a Citadel for Aerator would have been a much better play. But we decided to add Fortress, which is also a pretty solid card, because I can always try to crash to get rid of his monster. Look at him scoop those up.
Dry hands don't know how to work.
Yeah, dude, don't lie. You bought lotion since the comments flamed you
Yeah,
last time.
I did.
Alright, so I throw down Iron Draw to get a Pot of Greed off. Nothing wrong with drawing 2 cards. I guess we're not feeling too worried about his big boy. So we draw a Citadel and a Possess Storage, which are pretty fair rips. So now I pitch that Citadel to the graveyard, and I get a Fortress on the board. So now we're really stacked and ready to roll. Battle phase, I attack into the Berserker to take 500, and then I'm going to target that boy to pop him. I didn't attack with Gear Frame, that was weird. But I activate Machina Gear Frame to attach it to Aerator so that it won't be destroyed when I activate its effect on the next turn. Standby phase, I do activate Machina Aerator targeting itself, and with the Galaxy Brain decision I choose Machina Megaform. Gear Frame is going to get destroyed in place of the Aerator, so I get the 2600 defense body as well as the 2600 attack body on Megaform. We're discussing whether or not Gear Frame being destroyed here triggers Citadel and Grave. We decide to do that. Let us know if that was correct or not, even though Gear Frame was an equipped card. Doesn't seem like there was any reason why I shouldn't trigger.
He still did get destroyed, so it makes sense. Okay, so I normal summon Gateway Dragon, and use this effect to special summon a level 4 or lower dragon from my hand. So I summon a rocket monster.
On summon, Resolution, I trigger Citadel targeting Megaform. To blow up the 2 guys that he has on the board. I guess I'm getting a little cocky that he doesn't have anything else to work with.
Making me a side boy.
You could hear it in your voice, for real.
Yeah, so on end phase, I use the Metal Rocket's effect to special summon a rocket from the deck, and then I put a Magna Rocket in defense.
I decided to go for the cut on Kyle's cards, because again, it's getting cutthroat out here. We're looking to get the dub. Blue Eyes Toon Dragon Skateboard on the line, so I rip another Gear Frame on my draw phase. Pitch a Possess Storage to summon another Machina Aerator. Oh, and then I decided to flex my extra deck, rank 8 Xyz monster. We get number 15 on the board. Normal summon the Machina Gear Frame and activate its effect to search. Oh, we get a Citadel in our hand. Kyle is shaking his head right now.
My favorite boy.
Pitch the Citadel from hand to summon the Fortress and Grave. We're getting greedy now, look at this. So yep, we're detaching material to pop. So we go battle phase. Hit in with Gear Frame, Citadel, and Fortress. Probably should have put Gimmick Puppet in attack mode and would have gotten the OTK, but we played it safe just in case. Right now I'm talking through whether I can activate Citadel's effect if you don't control any monsters. You target a monster on your side of the field, destroy it, and then all monsters your opponent controls. Doesn't sound like it checks to see if your opponent has monsters, so maybe you are able to activate it. I'm thinking right now I can blow up one of my other Earth machines to get another Citadel on the board. This is another questionable ruling. You should let us know in the comments if this is legal or not, because Kyle doesn't control any monsters, but we're activating an effect that destroys all of his monsters.
I think it makes sense, but yeah, definitely let us know in the comments. That'd be great.
So we decided to give me the win.
I guess that backer that I put really did nothing. I can't recall what it was.
We don't even know now.
So I decided to take second for game 2.
I guess you're looking for that extra draw to come to your rescue.
I'm not quite sure what I was thinking, to be completely honest.
Well, hey, somebody in the comments on, I think, episode 1 said going second was the better move right now. Oh, I see my first Infinitrack monster in my hand. Now, oh, 2 of them in the same hand. Now, ironically, I didn't know what the cards did yet, and I just threw them in there because I got them. And I don't have any extra deck monsters really to capitalize on that. I think those are the only two I have at this point, so I can't even activate Brutal Dozer. Okay, so we get Brutal Dozer out in defense mode. Yep, so I only have the one Brutal Dozer and the one Trencher.
So I draw for turn, and even though Derek just read the whole card, I have to read it again because the smoothest of brains in my head.
It's because you don't trust like that.
You're a pretty trustworthy guy.
I suppose, but I could have lied.
That's true. So I play Dragon Shrine to pitch a dragon from deck to grave, and as always I put Outer in search for...
It's a good combo. How do you always open Dragon Shrine? Almost every single duel.
There's 3 of them in there, so
Sure,
I guess that helps. And this time I add Recharger to hand. Derek trusted me a little bit more on this one.
yeah, I guess I do. I don't have to cut that time.
So after that I do a quick launch, after thinking forever which card to play next, and bring out Tracer.
It's a good card.
So I normal summon Synchron to bring back Outer from grave. So I play another quick launch and chain Tracer's effect to it to get 2 special summons.
Quick launch isn't once per turn.
It does not. So I bring out 2 more rockets from the deck.
Brutal Dozer has 2100 defense, I think. Or, yeah, 2100, so it's a little big.
Very big for my base rocket boys. So Link 2 goes into Quad Whirl.
You better not forget that I have Citadel in the grave again.
I bet you I did. So I played Dragon's Mirror to fusion summon a monster from the extra deck by banishing cards from the grave.
That's a good card for your deck, I feel like.
I'm really glad you traded that to me in episode 2. And then there I go, doing Raigeki, playing straight into the Citadel. I'm getting mad at myself, calling myself dumb because it's facts.
Yep, we have entered an open game state at the resolution of that chain. And then I go ahead and ask Kyle if he'd like to activate any quick effects. Because if he doesn't, I think I got one for myself.
So when Derek asked me if I have any quick effects, I kind of panicked and I decided to activate an effect of my own first.
Citadel is a problem.
He's a huge problem. Big ol' 3K problem. Raigeki ass problem. I don't like him.
If he went into Zeroboros before blowing me up.
That would have been the play for sure.
Yeah, because you would have had monsters banished. Clean them up.
So since Citadel destroyed a monster that I summoned that was specialed from the extra deck, I pitched Rocket Recharger, target Quad Boral, and special summon back out Furious. So I at least keep a big body on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. And looking at my hand, I don't have a really great follow-up.
And then I was able to swing in for 3k and put some damage on the board.
It's a big swing, dude.
That was pretty good. I'm actually surprised at myself. And then in the end phase, I actually remembered to float some rockets. So we get 2 boys out. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, you remembered for real. You're playing great.
And I bring out some questionable rockets.
Playing Explode Rocket.
Yes, please roast me in the comments. I realize it was a mistake.
But it could do 3,000 or 2,000 burn damage.
Yeah, but those levels, he's a big boy. He's just a brick in the hand usually.
Oh, at least I draw Gear Frame off the rip. I'm attempting to go for a search, and Kyle lets it go through. Add Machina Fortress from deck to hand. That's what I mean when I say I think my deck's a little stronger right now, because you don't have a boss monster like Citadel that's that easy to bring out over and over again.
Nope.
So we discard Fortress and Trencher to special summon the Fortress. It's actually a ruling that you can discard Fortress for its own effect to meet the condition to summon it. Just has to be totaling level 8 in monsters that are machine type. Then we activate the Trencher that's in our grave. We banish it, and then we're going to get the special summon the Brutal Dozer. Picking up our extra deck like there's something worth playing.
I see something worth playing. Not that you could have made it right here, but hey.
Yeah, I don't have a tuner. I don't have a tuner. What am I trying to do here? Oh, I thought I was about to overlay 2 different level monsters. Barricade Board Blocker. Wow, great card.
I think we were both playing the cards we traded each other.
I think I'm also preemptively trying to get a link material in the graveyard for Savage.
So on attack declaration, I use Furious's effect to target himself and the barricade.
Which is actually smart because Citadel's not going to come out because it's a dark machine. No, you had the right idea.
Oh. So I changed my mind because Derek made me second guess myself and I target his other monster.
Dang, dude. You should have stuck to your guns.
I should have. Okay, and then in the end phase, I will get a float off a Magna Rocket. again, remember that float. I'm actually proud of myself.
Yeah, it's pretty solid, man.
So we're talking it through, and I clearly messed up the Furious effect. I should have targeted a different monster I had on the field to destroy his monster instead of doing a suicide.
Yeah, you really didn't have to blow yourself up there.
I'm not quite sure why I did that.
Probably the pressure of the attack declaration made you felt like you had to.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
You probably had the mentality he's gonna blow up anyway.
I think that's exactly what I was thinking. Now I know for next time. When I play Dragon Shrine that I got off of the draw.
This card is glued to your fingers.
Seriously, and it always pitches out Router.
It's a good card.
So off of Router, once again, I will search for a Rocket, and I will add Synchron to hand. And I normal that Rocket Synchron to special out the Router. I go into a Link 4. Bring out a big boy. Let's go into Topologic.
Wow.
And he has an attack boost right now of 600. So I move to battle and attack into his Link monster.
So I take 26 hundo to the dome, and Citadel's around to live another day. I guess you're just trying to dish the big points to me.
I guess that is what I was thinking. Or maybe I just didn't want to put Citadel back in grave to make him come out later.
I got a pretty good rip on that one. Machina redeployment, discard 1 to search 2 Machina cards. We had an Irradiator as well as a Citadel. Special that Irradiator way far away from his Topologic Ouroboros. Then we activate the Irradiator targeting itself, and we get the Fortress out of the graveyard. So then the Irradiator pops, Citadel will come out of grave. Now we got 2 Citadels and a Fortress, and we're looking pretty good. And we gotta stay away from those arrows. What was I doing? Oh, I just really wanted to bring out Savage. That's all it was. I wasn't thinking logically. And Savage won't even give me the attack points that I need to beat over. I was just trying to flex, man. Well, we decided to normal summon Righty Driver into the zone that Topologic points to because it only activates when a monster is special summoned. We get to pull a Lefty Driver out of the deck, which is one of the new additions to the deck now that we're playing Savage Dragon in the extra deck. And obviously we're really desperate to want to try to go into it. Kyle's getting stressed even though he's got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I don't know what he's playing in that extra deck, even though I might know, but I don't know.
But you see me pulling out a tuner, you get a little sweaty. So we link off the FA monster as well as the Lefty Driver into Transcode Talker. Now we can go into Savage, however, we're not going to have the attack points to get over Ouroboros, so I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So I get to the end of the road here and I realize that I don't have the full combo that I need to be able to get over Ouroboros. I can only out Topologic Ouroboros by attacking into it with Machina Fortress, so I'll take some damage, put me at very low life, 1500 life points, and then I will destroy the Topologic Ouroboros with Fortress's effect. Oh, okay, I link off the Righty Driver. I was like, he's gonna walk right over this and win in the next turn. So we get Nightmare Griffin, which is another new rip. Now special summon monsters on the field have to be linked in order to activate their effects. And we are getting very close to the end of the game in terms of time.
So I activate Dragon Shrine that I just pulled.
Jeez, man.
So, you know, all 3 copies in one game. And once again, pitching Router to search for a Rocket. And then I pulled Tracer.
Doesn't Furious do something in the grave?
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of mad at myself for not doing that right now. He banishes himself and then can target another special summoned, I think, and bring him back out.
Could have been Ouroboros.
Yep, so I didn't think of that. Bring out Tracer, pass, and he gets attacked over.
Trying to rush Kyle because now we're getting to time.
So I draw, set, and pass. I'm getting stressed on that time.
I'm playing fast as heck. So off of redeployment, we add a Megaform and a Fortress. Classic combo. Oh man, so we pitched the Megaform for the Fortress, but he's playing bottomless trap hole this time around.
Take that attack directly.
If we go into time, you win this duel, I think, right? Off of the life points, so it'd be a draw.
So I drew Boot Sector, play that. So off of Boot Sector, I bring out Exploder Rocket for some reason.
You were just feeling the pressure.
Yeah, the time pressure really got to me, so I did that and passed.
It's weird though, because you could have just played slow and you would have won the duel. Not something that I guess we were thinking about at the time. Well, we got the win going in with a kill with the Machina Fortress on the last second of time.
The last second, that was nuts. If the time didn't get to me, maybe I would have thought of the other stuff. Bring Furious's effect, or specialed something else off of Borreload, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, honestly, I think you had that game in the bag. I think that I was also pressuring you to play fast because I knew it was in my interest. You could have played slow and you would have gotten that win.
I guess I didn't want to be a quote-unquote slow player, even though my plays are already slow as it is. I don't know. It is what it is. Could have ended it with a draw for episode 3. But
Would have gotten game 2 on life alone. I think if you brought out Ouroboros, though, that would have just been the win.
yes, I believe so as well. I just, for some reason, didn't think about doing that.
So we show Kyle that we pulled Savage. Now you know for real, or for sure. You had your suspicions, but now you know.
Very jealous. Very jealous. Or envious, I guess, because I haven't had it, so I don't know what it feels like.
I don't know what it feels like to play it. I got so close, but you know, the Topologic Ouroboros forced my hand, and I wasn't able to bring it out. Alright boys, before we wrap it up for the week, you're going to see us go into the trading portion. Main things that you're going to see happen here is we're going to trade our Starliege Seifer Ultra Rare for the Infinitrack Harvester that Kyle pulled. I'm also going to trade that Galactic Spiral Dragon for a Brutal Dozer. Then, to make the Striker Dragon worthwhile, I'm going to take his other Gizmic Yada, as well as a few other cards like No Material, which is an Ultra Rare that Kyle pulled, a Hand Trap that we may or not play, as well as a few other common cards that may be relevant to us at some point, like Crush or Run, but we just want to make sure that Kyle has the Striker Dragon, because it'd be awfully mean of us not to trade it. We are going to hold on to Borreload Savage Dragon for the time being, just because I got to use it against him. Such a good card, and we have the righty-lefty driver engine to allow us to try to get into synchro plays, so at least for the time being we're holding on to that. Otherwise, that is our trades for week 3. That is the end of the Duel for Sealed Only Sparring Episode 3. I think you played a lot better this time. Your combos are a lot more streamlined. You got your Apps Router pitch, your Tracer Search, all that stuff very at the tip of your fingers. You know what to do.
Yeah, those basic combos I definitely feel like I have down. It's just getting to the end board, like some of the comments left, like think about the end board ahead of time, which I clearly wasn't doing in this one, but the basic combos to start it off, I definitely have those locked down.
And it's tough to it's kind of tough to figure out what you want your end board to be when you don't have the full access to all the cards in the Dragon Link deck.
Yes, that's very true.
You can't bring out Spheres, Savage, Xyz Monster, and pass, you know?
Trying to think about what I can do to get over Citadel is my main concern right now.
It was a lot of fun though, as always. Hopefully it'll just keep getting better from here. Again, keep leaving those comments, helping me and our boy out, especially on the ruling stuff. That's kind of where we lack the most, I think. Collectively, we're not super strong on the rulings and the judge calls and stuff. It's not really intuitive unless you've played a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So let us know what you think about that. I'm going to take a match 3 that would be a hat trick for your boy D, and a lot of motivation for our boy Kyle to keep working on it and getting better.
Even though that's 3 in a row, I'm not giving up, so don't give up on me, please. Keep those comments coming. I love reading them, and as you guys have seen, I'm trying to respond. So any tips you've got, and like D said, any ruling information, it'd be great to just read it.
Alright boys, thanks again for stopping by. This has been Sealed Only Sparring, Episode 3. Once again, we got him. It's your boy D, and this is DeezCards.
Bye!